beat the shit out of me in traffic, had the kids all screaming.
Well, yeah. Have you filed for a restraining order or anything lately?
It's like, he's got a warrant.
What's your last name? What's your last name?
Schoeffling, Schoeffling.
First name?
Bobbie, Bobbie.
Middle?
But at least take her in a room and sit down and take the report, especially it had just happened. Environment matters. You know, how and where you ask has a big impact on people's experience of being heard, safety, security, rapport, all of those things are important. And I say this when I train. Imagine if I asked you to talk about an embarrassing or hurtful incident, and we did it out in the hallway. That's different than if we sat down and in a conference room I listened and took notes about what you had to say.
Very highly dangerous, just so you guys know.
How long you been together?
They were together like a year.
I can grab it. I'll grab my camera and my TV.
You guys live together?
Yeah.
When?
Up until recently. That's why he's been in and out, really. He kind of just goes wherever because he knows he's on the run. But I've had my house since last year. He's veterinary clinic, so. Yeah, he won't leave, and he holds me hostage. Like literally, I can't leave my house for days. He takes all my shit. He takes my phone. I can't do shit. He'll come and he'll shoot up cars that are outside my house. That's awesome. I'm just tired. I shouldn't have to live with. And you just drug me by my hair and punched me in my neck many times.
Where'd this happen on?
Where? This just happened on North in front of a million people.
Where on North Ave?
I think 14, 15, somewhere in that area.
Yeah, if you want to take some photos real quick, I'll
Yeah, I can do the yellow one.
You're hooking me up on that? Oh, don't worry. Flattened like your skull's broke, or?
I don't know. It's like flat in the back though. It's not even wrong anymore.
I'm not dying.
His spirit and tone, he's the opposite of having a good bedside manner. This is what she's getting, regardless of what his words are saying. This is what his vibration is like. We don't care.
Did you ever go to the DA from the one in, what was that, last year?
No, I was trying to talk to the DA, but it's the same situation. I was scared because they keep threatening me. If I give him up, you know what I mean? I want him away.
So what do you think is going to happen this time?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's you guys can never catch him. That's why.
Well, if we catch him, and then he goes down and you don't show up, he gets released. So that's why I'm saying, what kind of outcome do you expect today? I mean, catch him again, you don't show up, he gets released, you just keep doing this cycle, you know what I mean?
What do you do? So you're saying you don't care?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What do you want me to suggest? Stick to it this time?
No, I just
Follow through
Yeah.
maybe? I know, it's hard to say what to do because you're the one in the position. I can say all I want sitting back here. All right, and then you just want to assume and have an attitude like I don't care. No, you asked what, you don't care? No, that's not it. I'm asking what's going to be the difference, or how does this change today? Okay, that's something you got to think about. We can write this all day long. You can come back 97 more times, but if I don't know what to tell you. We'll be more than happy to write it up. We'll be more than happy to send it down. We'll be more than happy to arrest him once again. We caught him last time. You could have had him put away then. You know, that's all I'm saying. It's a question. It's not me being a jerk or anything. No, it's not. It's something that you have to figure out how you're going to handle this and how you're going to move forward. Because it's like you said, you haven't been able to. It's going to keep happening, right? And this is the process. This is what happens with domestic violence: is it keeps happening. It's a repetitive process. I don't know how many times it takes. It sucks. The hard question you have to ask yourself is, when is enough enough? That's all I'm saying. I don't like guys that beat on women. Somebody really needs to beat the piss out of them, but unfortunately, you can't do that no more. All right?
So are we gonna write this up then? Yeah.
As long as it takes.
You just gotta write it, Gary's gonna fill it out, it's gonna be good, and then you know what? Trust me, it'll be good enough when you catch them, because
I know,
make them look more
but
worse.
you know, like I said, we can catch him, we can arrest him. He's gonna get out if you don't show up. That's all I'm saying. Well, yeah, but like I say, if you don't show up, he just goes right back out.
They re-victimized her. They blamed her for failing to be able to hold him accountable for crimes.
It is this focus on her as the problem and not on the problem, which is you have a human who's hurting another human. And it doesn't matter what she did or didn't do up until that point. She's there in front of you reporting. So she is making an attempt. It's not like she's like, oh, I don't care, I'm not doing anything. She is asking for help in the only way she can. And it's our job as a society to meet that and match that.
Stop playing with them and you gotta stick with this one.
I am gonna.
Make sure she does. Make sure she does. Make sure she does. I'm letting her know. Okay. All right. No problem. Have a good day. Have a good day.
So she comes in right away talking about it, and telling us that it's our fault because we never do shit about it. I'm like, okay. So like, he goes on high speeds, he's got felonies, he did this, and I'm like, okay. So I run her name, I'm like, so why didn't you show up at the last one?
You want to give me there so I can run both of them? Okay.
Yeah, it's all your fault, John. Everything that bitch went to go through, it's all your fault.
It's my fault.
We don't do shit. But you don't do shit. That was what she came up saying. That's why I'm like, I ain't got time.
You want to be mean?
I'm just saying, it's all your fault, John. Oh yeah.
Maybe 10.
Yeah. No, she was just she was a punk.
Ordered in, yes, tomorrow?
No, they don't. They just follow.
Okay.
He's not an advocate, so he's not going to deal with her with the compassion that we deal with her with. He's dealing with her based off of we make wasted man hours dealing with people like you. So his attitude on force is pervasive, unfortunately. Even with his interaction with his colleague, spoke volumes. And there's another cop coming in, another one going out, but he wasn't afraid to voice his opinion. He just spoke openly about that, like this attitude is pervasive here. This is what we all think, you know. He wasn't afraid about being corrected or seeming like he wasn't politically correct.
So there are some things that I know that are frustrating for me in my job, and it's my responsibility to take care of those frustrations so that I can be clear, objective, present in the job that I was hired to do here, right? So I get frustrated with things that happen. I get it. But we can't let that frustration interfere with the quality of what we're doing.
Yeah. I asked her, I'm like, so what's different from this one and the last several you filed?
The last how many?
I said the last several.
Oh, several. Okay, I think you said 7. But...
Well, you know, he's wanted and everything else. I'm like, oh, did you ever call us when you were hanging out with him then? Well, no. Of course you did. Okay. So
Why are you hanging out with him?
I know.
He's probably a model citizen.
Oh. Yeah. And then she answers yes to every single question.
Yeah.
But you're still hanging out with him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, this dude.
Oh, I'm sure he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, you too.
He is, really.
But I'm like, so what's different from today? You're gonna file this and then what? You're not gonna show up and then you're gonna hang out with again and then you're gonna come back in 2 weeks, right? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, hon, but you gotta take some initiative on your own. I said, we arrested him last time, but you didn't want to do anything.
Oh my God, her fucking driving record's horrible. She's on probation.
How old is she? He's
32?
Why are you messing with some... She's got 2 kids with him?
No, other baby daddies.
Okay.
I'm gonna call her a fucking probation officer. I'll be a dick. Seriously, man.
Yep, nope, that's
Like,
good.
you know he's a felon.
You know what?
Hanging out with him,
You know what?
and he got firearms on him.
When I first started working, you give people the benefit of like that now. Fuck them all. Like,
I'm not gonna say all, but it's just the fact that something like this.
I just put everything in the report. I don't care either result. I mean, I can't. I don't care because no matter what, I'm still like you're a piece of shit for beating on a woman.
Hello, sir.
It's almost like us against them type thing. And it's not just regarding black males, but it's even regarding poor people, DV victims, people who interact in the system a lot, so it's unfortunate, but it's a reality. Many of our people are distrustful accessing systems, and he just basically was the poster child for why.
The person who committed the homicide is responsible, but we have systems in place that are hopefully designed to help people walk through doors when they're struggling. And people make up those systems. So how I show up, my attitudes, my belief, impacts the systems we've created and whether or not people feel comfortable coming forward.